My bad. So we got a new camera with this big ass lens on it, and it looks insane in the membrane. So bear with me. I know Loner's all pissy at me because I ain't been here, but it's with good reason. Got some new equipment. Let me take this inner ear out. I got new equipment, and I like it, I think. And then I shaved my face on accident. As a man, that's basically the equivalent of like a bad outfit for a woman or no eyebrows. I was trying something different, but then I just fucked up, and then I just did like a little bit of hair right here and my mustache. I look so Spanish that this is such a big camera. Like, y'all don't understand, like, this thing. This is like, it's distracting. It's so big. Pause. I looked extra Spanish, and then my face is really fat, and I think I'm at that age where I just need to have the surgery to just tighten this shit up. Like, why am I working so hard, right? Anyway, thank you for being here. Welcome back. My name is Kasabian. I'll be your host with talent on loan from God. I really feel like the camera focuses on my stupid microphone because it's that shiny, and it don't focus on me. I'm the star, not the microphone. Anyway, thank y'all for being here. I'm not sure if Loner's here with us. He's really mad at me. But little does he know that I got new lights, new camera with this like really big lens attachment because I thought that, you know, it would help. It's a little distracted right now, and I feel like it's off. It might need to be moved more. I have a rail system. It's pretty dope. New microphone. Maybe I'll set it up. Not sure yet. And then I think I'm gonna change it up on the desk. I could literally take my desk setup and set it anywhere. Like before, it was just like in the middle of the room. Then I went to a corner. Then we went to a different room. Then we came here. As long as I have like 7 feet behind me and like 15 foot of room, I could make this little corner work. And maybe one day I'll change this and do something different. But right now, this is where I'm at. That I don't like how dark it gets. I noticed that earlier when we were messing around with it. It's like when I move out of focus, it just completely turns into a very moody bitch. It's moody. What do you expect? I want to get a new one of these things too. And I have like a octopus arm. I don't even know what to call the octopus arm. Like it holds the teleprompter. It holds up a light. It has the boom. It has another holder on the side. So it's just a bunch of things right here that like right in front of me that y'all can't see and you shouldn't see. And I think I want to upgrade it, maybe a different teleprompter. My teleprompter now has like a touch screen on it, so I can like stop and go back and look at things. Maybe something different so that, I don't know. My reading ain't got no fucking better. I'm still reading at a 3.5 grade level. Anyway, I miss y'all. I'm glad I'm here. I hope I sound clear. Every time we move things around, the first thing that messes up is the sound. Like, no matter what I do or how I do it, every time I touch anything, just sound always goes to shit. So I hope I sound good. I hope the lighting's good. That's usually the second thing that goes. But yeah, let's just get into it. We got a lot of topics to cover, and we bike Tuesday and Thursdays, sometimes on Saturdays. Just don't know when those Saturdays will be yet, okay? We're still getting there. We're building. Oh, and there's like new intro stuff that I got. See, it's booty. Yeah, I think I gotta change it. I think it's on like autofocus. And I just wanna keep the lights on. Maybe I should make it brighter. I just wanna keep the lights on. Say, I just wanna keep the lights on, yeah. God, my double chin is so double.
And I just wanna keep the lights on. Say I just wanna keep the lights on.
Yeah.
And I just wanna keep the lights on. Say I just wanna keep the lights on. Yeah. I just wanna keep the lights on.
I just wanna keep the
I
lights
just
on.
wanna keep the lights on.
I just wanna keep the
I
lights
just
on.
wanna keep the lights on.
Yeah.
Yeah. No more texting, we face to face, skin touching. I wanna taste, watching two silhouettes embrace the prettiest thing I ever seen. Two women making love.
It's Kasabian. Kasabian Lavoe Show. What's going on, beautiful people? I miss y'all. How y'all like the new camera? Can you even tell? Is it even noticeable? I hate stupid shit like that because don't nobody ever care. Y'all couldn't give a fuck. As long as it don't look bad, I don't think people really care, but you got to put into the crap. I hate that you can see what I had going. I had this whole Iron Man thing going on, but I need a facial. I for sure need a facial, and I need to get, man, I feel tired, y'all. Like, so, you know, I got my new position. I'm a manager and shit like that. I'm a corporate baddie, bitch. Nah, sometimes the job is good. Sometimes the job is shit. Actually, no. I like my new job, like, a lot. I've never been so happy at work. I love it. We're here. Let's get into today's show. I have a couple of topics to cover. And it's a Texas show. I wish I had that fucking drop from Sandy. That's gonna get annoying. A drop from Sandy when she's like, Texas. That's where we're going. Why? Because Texas got a lot of things happening right now. Beyoncé, a turkey leg hut, the Easter egg hunt with weed. I mean, Texas is fucking, they're dope. Let's talk about what's going on. Let's get into it. We have a lot of good things to cover. Look, I'm trying to be consistent. It doesn't make sense.
Oh God.
This is like that song that Eminem wrote to his daughter's Mockingbird. It's like, please don't cry, something, daddy's on the way, and I'm gonna buy you some fries. You know which one I'm talking about with the fucking Mockingbird? Okay. I hate wearing this fucking watch. I shouldn't have worn it. I bought myself a gift for my new position because you're supposed to buy yourself. I don't know. I never bought a watch. Like, I didn't care for watches. I never did. I even had a watch sponsor. I was sponsored by Shocking Goat for like 3 years, but I didn't care for watches like that. So I went and I bought myself a watch, and I'm really excited because I ain't never bought a watch. It's nothing fancy. It's a $500 Citizen watch. If you can get it at a better deal, please miss me. I don't want to hear it. Everybody always knows somebody. I'm sure you don't know anybody. Leave me alone. I'm happy with it. It was dope. But let's get into it. One, this weekend, date night, date day. Me and wifey date day. We went out to watch Sinners. Holy shit, how good was that? First off, listen, I said this a couple weeks ago. My love my interest in Sinners was Ryan Coogler's nerdy love for film and how he explained it, and how it sounded so relatable. You know how many film creators and producers from California sound like him that don't get that opportunity that he's gotten? And fuck, he tells a good story. During an interview, he stated that the main bad guy, was inspired by Puss in Boots. Basically, the whole movie came from the Puss in Boots bad guy. What? Are you crazy? You had me hooked. Now, the premise of the movie is amazing. I love seeing the Asian folks work in the convenience stores. Both of them, by the way, across the street from each other. That was lit. I won't spoil anything. The mixed girl was awesome. I don't think she's I don't know. You can come up with your own reasoning behind it. I laughed because in that time period, didn't they say one drop of blood? Okay, that was the one rule, right? And then if you think about it, like, my wife is Creole. She's from California. And her family, they're light-skinned black folk. They're not dark. So and then mixed people in California. And hold on, let me get back to, I guess the main point was Ryan Coogler makes a lot of his movies basically California. Like, if you haven't noticed, Wakanda is like South Central. Like, he just changed the outfits. You see what I'm saying? So when you see the Asian convenience store, when you see the interracial couple, all these things that are going on, very much California. So that's why it all made sense. Like, to me, it was just dope. I've never seen somebody put together a story in that fashion. Don't even care for scary movies. I wasn't scared per se, but I understood it. It was more of a horror drama. But it was great, and I'm hooked. I was hooked. The fact that Michael B. Jordan played a twin was awesome. Couldn't even tell that it was him. Like, it was weird, the whole handing the cigarette over and smoking thing. There was a lot of cool moments with the twins, and damn, you really believe that shit. Like, it was good. It was good. Fucking Michael B. Jordan. Shout out to, no, my bad. See, I ain't been here in fucking 2 weeks. Michael B. Jordan, shout out to you. You did a great job. Shout out to Ryan Coogler. Please go see Sinners, and don't buy the luxury tickets at the theater that just got the recliners. That's bullshit. Go to the theaters that have the floor differences. So you sit up here, and then the next people be mad far. Those tickets are cheaper, and you can just buy the whole row for what the luxury tickets. We went to the luxury theater because I was like, well, it's a little date. Let's go at least eat and chill and enjoy the movie. Yeah, you can get a drink and some chicken fingers, but outside from that, we sat in a row full of fucking people. I could see people's cell phones and shit. So theater was ass. The movie was great. They're not gonna get my fucking money again. You got me fucked up. But yeah, that was a good weekend. It was great. I'm trying to do date nights and shit. You know, I'm trying to be an adult and hang out with my fucking best friend. We got some topics tonight. Beyonce. I'm not gonna cover it much. I'm just gonna lightly touch what's going on with the Queen, and let's just get to the show. Again, the show is written by ChatGPT. I do the show, but ChatGPT does the intro. It's awesome. Fired like 14 people just to use it. We're kidding. There's way more. Tonight, my name is Kasabian. Thank you again for being here. This is episode like 5. What are we? 529. This is episode 529. We're live from Las Vegas. Thank you for being here. My name is Kasabian, and I'll be your host with Talent on Loan from God. Tonight's show, although we are from Vegas, it's a Texas side show, and it's a Texas takeover, y'all. Yeehaw. I wish I had a fucking hat. With Beyonce officially kicking off her tour, it's only right we dedicate this episode to the Lone Star State. From wild headlines to scientific breakthroughs, Texas brought the heat this week. Not so much with the science stuff. And we're here to break it all down. First up, Turkey Leg Hut, let me just say, has been an amazing journey. And I can't wait for it to be like a Tubi documentary or whoever wants to take it on. Please do, and do it well, because this shit is going to be phenomenal. First things up. Things got messy at the legendary Turkey Hut in Houston, where the owner allegedly set his own spot on fire. Then we head to Amarillo, where a man thought it was a good idea to hide weed inside of Easter eggs. Spoiler alert, he's now in custody. Meanwhile, scientists have managed to grow a human tooth in a lab. Yes, like for real. We'll talk about what that means for the future of dentistry and your wallet. And on a more serious note, the Supreme Court is questioning whether the FBI can be held liable for raids to the wrong house. What happens when law enforcement gets involved? We'll dive into the legal constitutional implications. Just so you know, the reason why I thought this was awesome was because if you remember a couple years back, the story of the white police officer that basically kicked in the door of the black dude's apartment and then shot him, that was in Texas. And she thought somebody broke into her apartment, but she was on the wrong floor. And she was a cop. Now, I'm not saying it's the feds, but the feds break into the wrong house all the time. I'll even give you a story near and dear to my heart. Now, listen, this is everything you know to know, wrapped in a Texas twang. I can't even do it. Texas twang. Texas. I can't. How the fuck do you do it? Am I supposed to have like sunflower seeds in my mouth? It's everything you need to know, wrapped in a Texas twang. Jokes, facts, real talk, and what you come to expect from me. Greatness, duh. So grab a turkey leg. Stay tuned, because the show is hotter than Texas brisket in July. It's hotter than a hot stump on 6th Street. Subscribe, like, and hit the bell. Welcome to the Kasabian Lavoe Show. Listen, look who it is. Look who it is. Oh, my hot. Yo, what up, my muddy? Yo, my muddy. That should have been the next episode. That should have been the episode titled My Muddy. What up, my muddy? You know what that means? You, me and you, yo, you my muddy. You my hot. My hot. Loner's my hot, if you didn't know that. Beyonce had a show last night where she put a tear in my eye because she had her youngest baby girl out there, which is the twin. And with Kanye's recent shitty comments, I really want to slap the shit out of him. That's not nice what he did. And Beyonce's daughter was so excited to be there. So excited. Like, it's beautiful to see genuine excitement, especially because Blue seems so turned off to like everything. Blue has a very hip hop mentality. I don't know. I'm completely guessing. I'm just like, Blue never seems to be impressed by shit. Blue stood in front of like 500,000 people. She's like, this shit mids. Like, that kid she's just like, I've seen it all. Been there, done that. I guess people were upset that it didn't sell out, or I guess that there's some contingency here because there wasn't a sold out stadium show. Stadiums are gimastive. I don't even know why the fuck that's a thing. It's not fun. Do you know that some people go to stadiums and then watch whatever they're watching on their phone because they can't enjoy it because they're so far away? Like, what's the purpose at some point? Now, don't get me wrong. I love Beyonce like everyone else, and I would love to go see a show, but I can't afford it. One, probably could. I don't know. I never looked. I just don't care enough. But I don't want to get dressed up and then go sit by a bunch of hot people. I just want to sit in the booth and have my chicken fingers and maybe some mac and cheese. Like, I don't know. Like, shout out to Beyonce. It was beautiful to have your babies out there. Watching Blue as a performer is amazing too because that's Jay-Z's baby. Like, I get it. Beyonce and Jay-Z, but that's Jay-Z. Like, the rapper Jay-Z, you know, the guy that every song, there's a bar for everything in your life. It's in a Jay-Z song. Anything you going through, you'll be able to find a bar in a Jay-Z song. Shit you not. That guy's baby dances with his wife, who happens to be one of the biggest megastars in the world. Like, this shit is crazy, bro. Like, that's you? Shout out to the Carters. Shout out to that whole family. Kanye, I'm going to slap the shit out of you myself for that. I don't like that. Somebody around you need to slap the shit out of you. I don't know what they scared of. What you going to do? Punch him back? You better swing too, bitch. I'll pop off on you for that. Are you crazy? I hope Jay pop off on you for that. I hope Jay and Tata beat the shit out of you for that. Nah, bro. That's real shit. I'm a Hovenger. I just don't do it here because Joe and them do it so goddamn much. But they ain't talked about Jay in a minute. I'm glazing. Shout out to the Carters. Nah, dead ass. That shit was awesome. You know, when I usually look for stories, I look for stories that are exciting to me. Now, this Supreme Court getting involved with the FBI raids and raids affecting people. Now, listen, when I was younger, I lived in the ghetto. I know it's crazy, right? Living in the ghetto, you've seen a lot of shit. So apparently the apartment building, I lived in a flat apartment building here in Las Vegas on the east side. It was a threeplex. There was a threeplex behind us. And we were like that far apart, probably like 4 feet apart. So much so that crackheads would start fires in between our apartment buildings, and we would have to pour water out of our kitchen windows to not have our fucking apartments burned down. They were heating up heroin and crack, if you didn't know. They would cook it. And then in Vegas, you get a lot of like dry bush that grows. And that shit lights up like kindling, bro. I think that's the word. I don't know, some Texas shit. Just lights on up, y'all. I say y'all for everything. Fuck you. I'm from the South, Bronx. Apparently there was like 500 Mexicans in an apartment that should only have about 6 people. These apartments were like 700 square feet. The SWAT team, Las Vegas SWAT Metro, came in, threw a flash grenade. Boom! The apartment was on the other side of the building, and it blew out our windows in our whole apartment building. Everybody's back windows got blown out. Pause. Craziest shit that ever happened. And they never paid for it. That's the city. So 7 or 8 windows completely broken. My grandfather was like the maintenance person or some shit. Basically, we just paid for shit, and then we told the owners what happened. The person that owned our flat was Mr. Goodyear, like the tires Goodyear. Crazy as shit. Old Vegas, bro. Apparently that was like his old cut. Back in the day, Stewart, where I lived on Stewart and 23rd, 6 houses down was Mr. Stewart, who's the guy that the family's street was named after. And apparently a bunch of car dudes used to live on that street because they would race down Stewart, and where the Walmart is on Nellis, that actually used to be a pond. So that was the end of the race. Like the whole further down on the east side right there, Nellis and Stewart, all of that was water. People would go fishing over there. You would race all the way up to the water because it was a good place to stop. But it's amazing to see that there's like that big ditch on the side right there behind Walmart. Just imagine that whole shit covered in water. Crazy. Vegas history, y'all. Anyway, if the police will blow windows out of your home and not cover them in the ghetto, imagine what the feds do when they do raid the wrong home. And how many times have they done that and gotten away with that? I tell people all the time, like, the way the government was chasing Trump and trying to accuse Trump of the things that he didn't do was what they've done forever. They're treating them the way that they've always treated people, by abusing the system. Like, this is nothing new to anyone. Like, when you see this type of abuse, we go, yeah, no shit, they do it all the time. And y'all look at us like we're crazy. So I definitely want to get into that. It's not necessarily Texas, but it's something dope. Trust me. Now, teeth. It's a contingency thing that I've been dealing with my entire adult life. It's really fucking irritating too. And being in training for the past like 4 months has been really difficult to like live regular life, because all I've done is just learn shit. So now that training is done and I'm establishing some type of normalcy at my job, hopefully things will start to move forward and I can go get me a dentist appointment and get this tooth taken care of. But human teeth are being regrown in the lab. And what if you could... Oh, hold on, let me play the music. Hey. Oh, so hold up. Somebody was like, oh, why do you do that? This is Will Ferrell. He does this in Wedding Crashers. Mom, the meatloaf. But this is his dance. Like, I thought y'all knew that, because somebody was like, why do you keep doing it? I was like, this is the Will Ferrell dance. He's wearing that red velvet silky fucking robe. And he's, Mom, you get the meatloaf. I got my friends. You get the fucking meatloaf. You don't remember that? Anyway, human teeth regrown in the lab. What if you could ditch the dentistry and just grow a brand new tooth? Fucking asthma. Scientists may have found a way to regrow human teeth using stem cells and, I'm going to say this wrong, hydrogel? No drills, no implants, just nature 2.0. I love this type of shit. Stop trying to make people's eyes green. Stop trying to make short people tall. Stop all that bullshit. Come up with more things like this. Help people with bad vision, people that can't see, people that can't hear, people with bad teeth, and people with cancer. It's just simple shit. You see what I'm saying? Stories out of Popular Mechanics. Humans could grow entirely new teeth in just a few years, scientists say. How fucking exciting. Kasabian, how can humans grow teeth? Well, I'm so glad that you asked that, everybody. As helpful as they are to many of us, fillings and dental implants can be... Detrimental is not even the word. I think there has to be a better word than detrimental. If you get an implant, you have to have an anchor drilled into your head, and then it's a permanent tooth, so it doesn't change colors. So if you're ever on a camera, that permanent tooth is going to be like 13 shades wider than all your shitty coffee teeth, because who the fuck bleaches that much, right? That's a fear. 2, who knows what they stick on the outside of your teeth when they're doing those tricklets that everybody got that are way too big for their mouth. I don't want to do that either. I don't think detrimental is the right word for this. Like, there's so many things that go through my mind. I'd rather have a chipped tooth than have like a goofy looking, like miscolored spot. Okay, like, are the people that can't afford the bottom teeth and just do the top and really smile like this? Like, how fucking dumb is that? Like, I just don't want to do it, and I don't want to spend $50,000 on 10 teeth. I don't feel like I need 10 teeth. Just like 3, 4 for good measure. Like the first top 4 just for good measure. Anyway, detrimental. Fucking detrimental. And while they have long been the solution to decay, it may soon be possible for teeth to be regrown themselves. A team of fuck me. Sound like that little fat ass pig. A team of researchers figured out the ideal hydrogel to grow teeth from stem cells in vitro. This is fucking amazing. In the future, entire teeth could be grown in that hydrogel, and implant or tooth cells could get the start. So this is awesome. They've created like a gum, a big ass gum. And then they take some of your DNA and some stem cells and they go, block it out, and they make a tooth. Now, here's my question. How do they know what tooth to grow? Like, can you specifically pick the tooth? Like, do you get the DNA of that tooth number? Like, okay, we're going to grow a 17, right? Like, it's got to be a thing. So the reason why this has been so hard to do, apparently they've been trying to regrow teeth for a really long time, but it's where you house it. This is the biggest like milestone. Sitting in a dentist office waiting is a dread and can be, why is it written like this? Sitting in a dentist waiting room is a dread that can only be numbed by Novocaine. That's not even clever. No one wants to drill in their mouth, and they do have lasers now for cavities, which is pretty awesome. After all, but what if you, this is so fucking cope. What if you never needed a root canal again and instead you could just grow entirely new teeth? Humans do not have the advantage of regenerating teeth like elephants or sharks until now. We've only had one chance to grow replacement teeth, and that passes. I used to tell my kids after their first teeth, I knock out their second ones, but they don't come back, and you get extra money for that one. It was a joke. Never did it. I ended up spending more money on their fucking teeth. But you know, Tooth Fairy, what a shitty joke that was, right? Anyway. And that passed us by at the age when most of us believed in the tooth fairies. That was crazy, right? That your teeth just change at 12 and that's it. They never happen again. After that, it's fillings and crowns all the way down. The problem with fillings is that they don't last forever and can weaken the tooth structure, which causes sensitivity and possible further decay. Artificial dental implants may look like teeth, but they can't restore tooth function and can lead to further complications. But there may be finally a solution which may minimize your visits to that ominous chair. Zhang's team used hydrogel to develop a material or a matrix close enough to the environment in the body for the cells to send signals to each other in the right order and allow the tooth organoids to all grow. I don't even know what the fuck a tooth organoid is. Can somebody tell me what a tooth organoid is? I ain't never even seen no word like that. Look at another fucking word I've never seen. Either pluripotent or tissue-resident stem cells can be used as tooth starters. Fucking dope. Pluripotent stem cells can self-renew and are versatile enough to differentiate into most tissues in the body. It's like a fucking cure-all. Tissue-resident stem cells, on the other hand, are tissue-specific Who the fuck use these words? Fuck. I gotta use like sounding words. I know what it is. My mouth can't make the. You're such an asshole. Nah, they got some shit in your mouth, yo, and that shit it works. I'm not reading that, and it gets worse. What is this word? The embryo state of two cells and two groups of mice were combined to create the perfect cell palettes that were cultured to grow teeth. Okay, as of right now, it ain't been human teeth all the way. They've been slightly playing with it. Now, if you don't know how stem cells work, it's amazing. Why the government doesn't just approve it, beyond me. I think stem cells have been the future, always will be the future, and we should be focusing on the future. Now, go get your teeth. Nah, bro, I got that one out of like a fucking medical journal, and I should have proofread the script before I came on the show, but I didn't, so that was my fault. I'm embarrassed. My bad. But you know what? We learn. We live and we grow. We're not going to be negative highlighters, okay? We're going to be positive highlighters.
Oh, God.
Remember, I got that water in the glass bottles now, so I got to put my water in a jug.
I do it on my lonely.
Yeah.
When you on top,
Loner said it.
it get lonely.
He said, once you get that water, that's how you know you start getting money. You weren't lying. I know, the watch. I know, next to the teeth. I know. Turkey Leg Hut owner arrested. He lit up the streets, but not in a good way. The former owner of Houston's famous Turkey Leg Hut is accused of torching a rival's bar just 1 block away. Arson charges and old beefs coming to a boil. This is amazing. I'm telling you, the Tubi or the Netflix, it might not make it to Netflix, but definitely whoever writes this story of the Turkey Leg Hut like legacy or I don't know, I don't even know what the fuck you would call this, the drama series. It would be great. Story came out of the Houston Public Media. A former owner of the famed and shuttered Third Ward restaurant, Turkey Leg Hut, was arrested and charged for allegedly conspiring with others to burn down a bar in 2020. This is fucking amazing. There's a video. I don't have it, but there is a video. I watched the whole fucking thing and I was dying laughing because it looked like a movie. 42-year-old, I'm not going to give their names, and 2 other men are accused in a court document of pouring gasoline at the entrance ramp and deck of the bar of the I thought it was 5150. No, it's 5015. Located in Houston's Third Ward block, a block away, that closed Turkey. Oh my God. Bro, how the fuck did you think you was going to get away with burning a restaurant that was on your same block? I thought this was like in the city, not the block. Oh, Susan. I'm not going to give his name. I'm going to call him LP, JP, and A-Dub were arrested in connection to the fire on charges of conspiracy to commit arson of a commercial building. The owner of the bar, Steve Rogers, was a former business partner of LP. Turkey Leg Hut closed in November after the lease was terminated, according to bankruptcy court records. Hey, he went from selling turkey leg huts to clapping some turkey leg butts to now burning down his rivals' bars. That guy is a fucking maniac. I love it. I love it. Hey, could you believe that he told everybody to put their phones away because they're all going to get fired for spreading rumors and shit, and somebody filmed that and then posted it while he was like, don't fucking use your phones no more. Anyway, again, there's going to be whoever is writing the docuseries is or whatever the comedy shows are. If you don't make fun of this shit, if you don't make fun of the pink sauce girl, you're really missing out. Now, Texas did some of the dopest shit that I didn't seen yet. This one takes the cake. Y'all, Easter was on 420, but I'm an adult, so that doesn't matter. But this is pretty fun. Weed-filled Easter eggs in Texas. Only in Texas, an Easter egg hunt that ends in felonies. A man in East Texas turned parks into a pop package scavenger hunt, posting the clues on Facebook. Now, he's got 4 felonies, warrants, and a wild story. That's fucking so dope. Austin American Statesman, that's where we got the story from. Police are searching for a man. Oh, they didn't find him. I thought he was in jail. That's awesome. I'm glad he's not in jail. I'm so happy that he's not in jail. Police are searching for a man. Police are searching for a man who allegedly hid plastic Easter eggs packed with marijuana around the city of East Texas. In what he turned into a citywide scavenger hunt, he then posted clues on how to find them on social media, according to a release from Lufkin Police Department. In quotes, incidents like this are reminders of why we take serious information called into our offices. I'm sure this fucking call came in smooth. Lufkin Police Chief David Thompson said in a news release, on the surface, it seems implausible that someone would give away a drug. But that follow-up proves that sometimes even the most unlikely things happen. Pause. As a writer and someone that knows the industry, people love giving weed away. That's what the police don't understand. Like, the cannabis industry is very giving. It's a loving industry. Weed people love giving weed. If they didn't have to pay bills, weed people just love getting high. I was saying earlier, how great would it be to smoke some weed that makes you laugh again? What the fuck happened to weed? Where's the giggles at? I just want to have the giggles for a couple hours. Anyway, according to the new news release posted on Facebook, the suspect believed to be involved is, I'm not giving his name. Let him run free. I'm not saying his name. The person allegedly placed plastic eggs filled with cannabis in 3 city parks and behind a local motel on Easter. 4 warrants have been issued for him. 3 third-degree felony warrants for delivery of marijuana in a drug-free zone, and 1 state jail felony warranty for delivery of marijuana. The suspect posted 4 photos on Facebook showing each location as he hints to locate the eggs. The release said he also posted proof of 5 plastic eggs on a car seat. Shit, damn, dog. Officers recovered 4 eggs and believed the 5th one had not been placed. Excuse me. My asthma's been whooping my ass, but nothing new. Shout out to him, and I hope he don't get caught. I really don't want him to get caught. It's not fair. He did something creative, and he gave it away. It's not like he sold it. And kids weren't supposed to go looking for it, so go be better parents. The FBI raids the wrong house, and the Supreme Court is stepping in. Guns drawn, door kicked in, wrong house. The FBI busted in the wrong home during a raid, terrifying a family, and now the Supreme Court is asking, should the feds be held accountable? Stories out of the Washington Post. In the pre-dawn hours, a team of masked FBI agents armed with rifles battered down a door of an Atlanta home, detonating a stun grenade, and rushed inside to search of a gang member. Pause. There's a Netflix story with immigrants that are like picking fruits and shit where this happened to them, and they were like, oops, wrong house. We're going to take you anyway and just deport you. Shit's crazy. Back to the story. Agents handcuffed Hillary Toyi-Clati and pointed the gun at both him and his then partner, Katrina. Oh, I'm not giving her last name. That's his then partner. While her 7-year-old son cowered in the bedroom. But the man the FBI was looking for actually lived 4 doors away in a home similar in feature. Could you imagine? They go, shit, this brown house looks like that brown house. Fuck it, kick the door in this one. This is it. That's crazy. The federal government is generally shielded from legal liability, and lower courts dismissed the lawsuit brought by I'm gonna say CNM. I really don't like giving people's names. CNM on Tuesday. The Supreme Court justices from across the ideological spectrum were sympathetic to those affected by such wrong home raids, but during oral arguments, a majority seemed warned of using the case to clarify when law enforcement officials can be held and accountable for the mistakes. I think that's awesome. Why shouldn't they be accountable for their mistakes? I mean, with the American fucking government. You might look at the address before knocking on the door. Was it Goshore said? How about making sure you're at the right street? He added. You know, is that too much to ask for before kicking somebody's door down? We've been saying this shit for years, and they've been doing this shit to us for many years, and nobody gives a fuck. That's the problem. That we always say these things, and they're like, oh, what are you going to do about it? I'm glad somebody's stepping in. It's about time. What you have to remember is that every time one of these fucking mistakes occurs, the money comes from the people. So we have to fire these people so that they can feel the ramifications, because they're not paying for this mistake out of their pocket. That shit, literally, all the impunitive damages that occur and that get covered by the American tax dollar, not by the piece of shits that kicked in the door and hurt the people that we're discussing. That's the sad truth. But hey, that's our Texas show. I'm glad to be back. I don't know if I'm going to do the wood paneling next. The lines down or side by side. I don't know. Excuse me. I like the backdrop. I've always liked the backdrop. It's simple. If I could do this color backdrop on the wood, or if I can get somebody to like paint match the striped wood with the sound paneling, I think I'll do that. But I don't know. Let's see what else I do. I ordered that damn iMac because now I got a good Yabs, so I can get my iMac. I need my new one because this one sucks ass. It's funny, when we turned it on with the new camera, it almost blew up. I shit you not. And it's not even that old. Like, that's what's crazy. This is a 17 or some shit. 18. Oh my God, bro. This is a brand new fucking computer. This is ridiculous. I swear to God, I must be getting old. What is it, 2025? I guess it's almost 10 years old. Fuck me. All right, y'all. It was a good show. Oh no. I'll figure out how to stop the new camera from doing that weird whatever the fuck it's doing with the lighting. I don't like it. I like how everything's all like soft and blurry over here. That's cool.
Lavoe. Kasabian.
It's really made a straw that's supposed to like not get you wrinkles.
Lavoe.
Sucking on straws. Pause. That's
Kasabian.
crazy.
Lavoe.
I am the one that they look at, cause I'm different. Listen, we already knew that he gifted. On a whole nother wave. We hit it concave. Up for days. Pseudo insomnia. I really don't sleep. Nope. Watching the internet. Like that could have been me. Yeah. The sacrifices that were made.
Shit's like every day. I won't say that I'm rich.
Till I see 20 M's.
Thought I would have it by now.
31, only 3.5 milli right now. I need a milli right now.
Take them down to that boogie down. Uptown or downtown.
I love this song.
East side, LV like 2233.
My bad.
East
Wrong button.
Avenue where I show my ass in that brand new
All black on black. How you like that?
with the back to back.
When them cops came, I was balls out.
Asking about a robbery.
All right, y'all. My name is Kasabian. Live in the moment. Don't live in the past. Thank you for being here. Lavoe loves you. Be safe. Stay dangerous.
Casualties, they'll never be another me. Friend or foe, they enemies. So why not do they envy me? Angela Yee, or better yet, Kasabian the guy.
Rose gold me.
Rose gold me.
Yeah, I don't like that
was a
bouncy
play off
shit.
The Breakfast Club. Basically, how you like your eggs. If I'm lit and bacon, with them hot cakes, I came for the bread and the spread. Did you hear that? If I'm lit and